Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the mid-afternoon session, the last 16 matches of the Gold Reef City Championship, live from Gold Reef City in the heart of Johannesburg. We've got Agent Joseph versus Adil Ahmed. It's going to be a cracker. Aiden coming through as a qualifier and Adil also coming through as a qualifier, taking myself, Ashraf Haribai, out of the tournament yesterday. Take nothing away from him. He took every opportunity given to him to secure the match. But right now, Aiden's just broken off and Adil's at the table. There's nothing on, so he would have to play a safety. So this particular matchup, we've got two players who have come through as qualifiers and are fairly, I can't say fairly new to snooker. Adil plays for Central Gauteng. Eden Joseph is well known in the Q Sport circles, one of the characters that plays literally anything that involves a cue ball and object ball, everything from 9-ball, hay ball, and of course the 7-foot table, pool as well. Aiden having multiple titles on all these tables. Aiden's well travelled in the Q Sport world, and as I was informed earlier, Aiden has a under 21 snooker title under his belt as well. He doesn't focus too much on snooker because he gets a lot more game time playing pool. They'll update the graphic shortly, reflecting the correct players' names, and we'll be able to tell you what is happening from a scoring point of view. Aiden has taken first blood in this match, scoring a single point. Adil's at the table now, and he looks to slot this red ball into this corner pocket, and he undercuts it, which should have been a simple red ball. But again, first few shots of the match, players are trying to get their stroke in, get their pace in, as all the players would agree that coming to play in these conditions, it's very different to what they are experiencing at their home venues. So it does take a little bit of time just to settle in. And no, it's not like riding a bike. You have to adapt to the conditions. Aiden showing there his potting prowess. Able to pot anything from anywhere. That's the objective. Little thought into where the white ball is going to end up, because if you can pot a ball from anywhere, you're bound to score. And snooker is a game of putting points on the table. Aiden, though, not giving much away, not trusting his opponent. Opting to go for the safety after potting that beautiful red. Adil has a little bit of a tricky escape over here. No easy safety. Adil attempting to get a bit of a safety over there, but it seems like he's gotten away with it. There is a ball cuttable to this corner right over here at the bottom. Aiden's just given it a bit of an eyeball. Aiden known as the PlayStation. Aiden going for the loose red and gets a bit lucky with the position over there, not giving Adil anything. It looks like it may be a little bit of a touch ball situation on the black. It's difficult to tell from the commentator's booth, but it does seem like Idle's through, and he's going to go for the pot, and he's undercut it. I can tell you that Idle, once he gets going, gets a frame on the board, it does get much more confident and goes for the more positive shots. Aiden trying a bit of a triple over there, but has exposed himself. It's given Adil a opportunity over this red on the center pocket. While the graphic isn't updated, you'll see Mutalip Ali and Tami's graphic still on there. And what a cracker match that was. Tami nearly besting Mutalip. Mutalip getting a little bit frustrated, but ultimately manages to pull through, using the rules of this particular tournament with a time limit to his advantage to secure the victory. It was a bit of a nervy affair, no real big breaks of which Mutalip is known for. But again, it boils down to conditions. Players are not used to playing on these conditions, so it does take a little bit of time to settle in. Adil going for a very positive shot there, but he wouldn't have had much on from a color point of view. It's a bit fortunate over there to end up putting the cue ball safe, but I think the pot safety was in mind. Aiden putting a few balls together here. Looking to open up a little bit of a lead in this first frame. Pots the blue ball positively, brings the white back up table, gives him more options. He's got a few options, but it looks like he'll play back onto that blue ball. Beautifully stroked over there. Good positional play. Has seemed to have underrun it a little bit. It's on the wrong side of the blue, but I think he'll just play through and just to give himself another opportunity to continue this break. With me in the commentary booth, we have SABSA President, Mr. Faraj James. He's commentating on the other match next door, which is happening between two buddies, Munir Kasim and Rafiq Lambada, two of our most experienced snooker players at this event. Both know each other very well on the table. Ideal over here opting for safety, but he has really knocked that red all the way around the table, leaving it in the pocket. Seems to be an easy red for Aiden. If Adil doesn't get some rhythm soon, Aiden might put a few breaks together and create a bit of a problem for Adil. Aiden just really overheating that ball, ending up in no man's land. But again, Aiden will try and pull off something spectacular. And there you have it. He goes for a double on that black. That's definitely a pool player's attitude and approach to the game. Goes for the pot. But again, the more positive play does help with building confidence. And that's what matters at the end of the day. Aiden putting together a few balls here. And the break is continuing. He's a bit unlucky there. He's overrun that ball. But I still think he can play it into the corner pocket. Simple little shot with the wrist. And if you're wondering, Aiden being a pool player, seems comfortable with the wrist. Remember, he plays 9-ball and hay ball as well. And those two games does require the wrist at some times. Oh, that is a nice shot over there. Brings that pink into contention. And from the looks of it, Aiden's put together a nice little break over here. Looks like he might run away with his frame. Idle doesn't reel him in soon. He's going to have some problems. This match, of course, having a 2.5 hour time limit. There is no real time to mess around or allow your opponent to get too far ahead. Oh, Aiden having a bit of misfortune over there, trying to play a bit of a positional shot and ended up in-offing over there. Adil plays a beautiful plant over there. He's looking to make his mark on this frame. Adil overcuts that ball, leaves that red safe, brings Adil back to the table. Oh, Adil getting a bit of a fluke over there. But the way this frame has been going for him, I think he deserves a little bit of luck. He does need to put some points on the table. Plays a beautifully positive brown. But there's not much to do with these two red balls. He couldn't get to them. Adil opting to go for the safety. Aiden looking to just play a safety. He doesn't need to do anything. Oh, this guy sees a little space and he goes for it and pots that ball beautifully. Oh, he went a bit cavalier with that shot and tried to get that red into play and successfully. So just scores the one. Oh, Adil getting very unlucky over there. Not what he wanted. And that's sometimes the way the balls roll. They don't roll for you. They roll for your opponent. Aiden playing a beautiful yellow ball. Again, this guy will pot anything virtually from anywhere. He's a very good potter. Dispatches that green ball with ease. There'd be some snooker players who would be very envious of the way Aiden can pot some of these balls with ease, with seemingly little effort. And that's the frame. Adil concedes. Aiden leads 1 frame to 0. The match has just kicked off. I believe they are still trying to work out the gremlins on the graphics to update it. So Aiden, like I've said before, being one of SA's best cueists, he will be in Cape Town in 2 weeks' time, playing the annual event at the Canterbury Sports pub down in Cape Town. It's the 100k pool competition over there, which will see 64 players battling it out for their share of 100k. I believe first prize in that particular event is 50k. And Aiden Joseph will be there as well. Very hungry cueist. He finds himself here in rather not too familiar territory, but he's holding his own against some of the best snooker players around. Frame 2. Ideal to break. He's looking to get into this match. He brushes the edge of that pack and nearly enough, but he gets away with it with a good break. Aiden going for the loose red, overcuts it, does bring it into play and gives Adil an opportunity to open the scoring in this frame. He'll simply look at slotting this red ball into the center pocket, and he'll probably try and get onto the black ball. Oh, he misses that completely. Adil maybe a little bit rattled, but again, just trying to settle into the match. Oh, look at that beautiful pot by Aiden. Misses the black, opens the pack and makes a foul, potting a red ball in the center. Game's very much open right now. Adil does have a ball, it seems, to the center pocket. He should take full advantage of this opportunity to get into this match, because before you know it, the match would be gone. Adil taking the green ball, trying to hold the white to play the red behind the yellow. It looks like he's changed his mind. He's looking at... he misses. We apologize for the graphics not being updated yet. It seems like these gremlins are not playing their part. Oh, Adil going for power over there. The power needs to be accompanied by accuracy. Did not get on the intended black ball, and hasn't left Aiden with much of a shot here, or has he? It's given him a red over the center. Aiden looks to be playing with his 9-ball cue, which, yeah, it does definitely look like his 9-ball cue. So that would be about a 12.5 millimeter tip size over there. Reminds me of my first season playing pro snooker. I started off playing with my Chinese 8-ball cue, or my Hay ball cue, which was an 11.75 mil tip, and it did make it easy to pot those long balls, and that's probably why Aiden is slotting those long balls in with much ease. He's not getting a lot of unintentional side on the cue ball. He gets to cue right straight through the balls. Yeah, Aiden just playing safe over there. Adil opting to play safe over there, trying to contain Aiden. Adil back at the table. Looks to be going for a safety. Just rolls up neatly behind that red ball, taking all the options away from Aiden. Aiden having no choice but to play safe. Aiden asking questions of Adil. Adil having a look. Aiden played a beautiful safety, forcing Adil to bring this cue ball out into the open. There's nothing really safe. He can't get his cue underneath the white ball to draw it back. But even if he plays through, there is a loose red over there. He's going to try and screw this cue ball back. He does it successfully, but where is this red going? What is it going to do? That's a good recovery shot there. Very good recovery. Which now puts Aiden in the position of difficulty, having to play into the open. And Aiden, oh, is he going to fluke it? Oh, he just misses it. Adil's heart may have skipped a beat over there. Of course, you know, snooker is a game of skill, but flukes do happen. And sometimes some flukes are simply too spectacular. Aiden looking for safety again. He's brought that red ball down. Is he going to leave it? No, he's got a bit of a loud bounce off the rail. Adil looking to just roll this red into the center. He gets it. Takes a little kiss off the knuckle, but Adil's in a very good position to put a little break together. All the reds are in the open, black and pinks in play. Adil just trying. Adil trying to contain that white ball. Adil looks like he's a little bit more comfortable now. Adil in a seriously good position over here to take the fight to Aiden. Adil looks like he's trying to just hold that white ball for the pink again. And that's it, just simply controlling the cue ball around the center of the table, not doing anything unnecessary, moving the ball around. Oh, he's come back a little too much over there. He's given himself a bit of work there. But there is a red to the center pocket, which would be the easier of the two to pot. And that would be the most likely ball he would go for. Because if he just rolls it in, it would give him the blue ball automatically. Idle opting to go for the other center. Oh, that's a very good pot. Just a little bit of a loud bounce so he can get position on the black ball. Oh, Ideal just missing that black ball. Unfortunately missing that black ball. Evans back on the table. Oh, smashes. Is he going to get unlucky? No, he doesn't. Couple of kisses, ends up on the black ball. We'll wait to see what happens. Caden's just going to screw this black ball, bring the white ball, cue ball out to the middle of the table, so he can play this center red. Aiden's still at the table, getting good position on that pink after playing a beautiful red ball. Aiden takes the pink ball. Now it would be anyone's guess right now. Oh, he pots that red. Aha, seems like our gremlins are going to be sorted out shortly. And the graphics getting fixed up after a little bit of technical difficulty there. Idle in a snooker, needing to get a little bit creative to get out of this one. It's not an easy snooker at all. The brown's blocking angle, but he could go two rails, top rail, side rail, bottom, to three rails basically to get this red. He gets the angle wrong. The idea is there, but he gets the angle wrong completely. And that'll be a miss. Our referee Akubis will put that cue ball back. Adil looking at a different angle, but he needs to take into account the cushion slide, which has wreaked a bit of havoc for the players. Oh, he put some check side on that ball, but he put way too much on. And that's another foul and a miss. Hey, our graphic is back up. The frame was closer than what I initially thought. There's only 11 points in it. Aiden with a slight 11-point lead. Ideal in a bit of a bother here. Aiden's put him in a really tight snooker. And no, he's got that pace and angle wrong completely. He's given away 12 points this far. It is a foul and a miss. And he's obligated, the ref will respot this ball. Adil really needing to focus. It is a 2-rail. He's going to have to play a bit of checks. Ooh, it's way too much check side over there. He needs to just readjust the shot, because before you know it, he will be in a situation where he'll require snookers. But Aiden, getting fed up of sitting in his chair, decides to take on a double. Aiden now having 52 points on the board, playing 33. Aiden looking to possibly loosen this red ball. Opts to just stroke the yellow in to give him a chance to pot it. It is a bit of a tight shot. Needs to lay over the table. He plays it with ease. Aiden putting in a 6, or the blue. And it now means Ideal needs some snookers, but Aiden pots a beautiful yellow ball right up the table, perfect on the brown. I think it's safe to say that this frame is over. Aiden is just going to slot the next few balls in, and he should clinch this frame. Aiden just showing off his cue ball control and his accuracy. That's the frame. Aiden cleaning up the table, just leaving his mark. There we go. That's a nice clearance of 36. Frame score is 2 to Aiden, 0 to Adil. 35 minutes basically done in this session. Aiden with a comfortable lead, looking the much more comfortable of the two players. Aiden making the pool table or the snooker table look like it's a pool table with some of the shots he's taking on. We're on the verge of getting on with the third frame. Aiden will be breaking this frame as he won the toss. Plenty of time for Adil to get into this match. But it's important that he does not allow Aiden to get away. Frame 3, Aiden Joseph to break. If you notice that most players will opt for a 2-rail break, they won't go too fancy with coming off the pack and catching 4 rails and leaving the cue ball in bulk. And Adil's made a bit of a mess of that shot, but I think he's got away with the position over there. I don't think Aiden can see the ball to the center pocket, and he is in a little bit of a snooker. Aiden swerving that ball a little bit. Adil pots a beautiful red to the center, which gives them opportunity on the black and possibly a chance to open up the pack a little bit. He's going to screw the white into the pack. Lovely little shot. He hasn't gotten the best of position, but he's just sizing up the shot over there. Not an easy shot having to cue over the pack. Adil was always going to run into that black ball after that stretch. I think that's the end of this break. He will look to possibly play a safety over here, as there is no color ball they can pot in any pocket. He opts to just roll the black safe, possibly in an attempt to limit the damage, or to slow Aiden down. But he has given Aiden this red over to the center. Aiden takes it easily, which gives him the perfect position on the blue. Just needs to hold the white ball. There is, and he opts to go into the pack. As he's messed up the position there. Doesn't have it easy. Looks like he's going to go down table to the corner. He misses it. He normally slots those things in at distance. They're not a traditional snooker player where position is a prerequisite after a shot like that. Adil will simply go for a safety. He's not going to commit too much over there. He's given Aiden a ball to the center. Ooh, Aiden goes at that shot quite wild, trying to get the black ball back into play after Adil put it safe in the pack. The thing about snooker is it's just not about potting. There's a level of technical wit needed. Oh, what a beautiful red ball by Aiden. It's very comfortably. Oh, my apologies, Adil. Beautiful shot by Adil. He's seeming to get comfortable on the table. He needs to put a couple of balls together to stop the onslaught from Aiden in this match. Adil bringing that white ball back to play the pink. He's looking to maximize his score. Splits those two reds. I think he would play the ball on the rail. He would need to use the extension or the rest. It's not an easy shot, but with the table being the way it is, it does take the rail balls quite nicely. Pocket speed is all he needs over here, just needs to be accurate. Rolls it in. Oh, he punches it in. No fear, Adil. Gives himself an opportunity for another blue, but opts to go for the pink. Pink is through. He'll be able to. Oh, what a fluke! What a fluke! He plays probably a game-defining fluke over there, because the pink went in and he has opened up the reds, but he will have to play through this pack again to come back to find a color. Yeah, he ran into a bit of traffic there, but the break is still marching on. Break sitting at 21 right now. He is starting to build a little bit of a lead on Aiden. Takes the blue to the center beautifully. Ends up a bit awkward behind the red, but he does have a red ball in this bottom corner, right corner pocket. Breaks moved up to 26. Oh, tries to develop those balls in the pack there, but it seems like he's given himself a straight shot on the pink to the top left corner pocket. Oh, Adil overhitting that ball, running a little bit out of position, but the break ticks on. Break of 33 right now. He's taking a sizable lead in this frame over Aiden. Oh, he misses that long ball. Rattles the jaw. It's a nice little 33 by Adil. He's given himself a little bit of breathing room in this frame. Aiden opting to go for a double, no a triple, no. He's rattled the pockets there. Adil also going for a double. Neither player able to get into the frame right now. Nothing to really play for. It's a bit of a chess game right now. Aiden trying to go for that loose red. There wasn't anything to play for after that, but he just decided to go for the pot. Ideal looking to screw the white ball back. Not wanting to play the ball into the danger zone. Aaron just playing a safety over there. Nothing to play for. Adil looking at his options. Does he play for the safety or does he go for the pot? He's just trying to wrap his head around. Oh, he goes for the safety, but gets an unlucky kiss. And he is not able to capitalize, and leaving Aiden a red over the pocket. Aiden now able to come to the table and put some score on the board. He is trailing in this frame. It's getting the cue ball cleaned over there. Probably some chalk on there. Players all having their own preference with what chalk they want to play with. A lot of players are now playing with Teom chalk, using the V10 or the Pyro. Again, it boils down to preference. Some players are still using good old triangle chalk or master chalk. Oh, Aiden hitting the knuckle over there. Not playing that shot accurately enough. Shaking his head in disappointment because he knows that was his opportunity to really get into this frame. Adil going for pot, missing it, and it's not really safe. Aiden does have options, but he doesn't have much to play for color. The pink seems to be blocked to both corner pockets, but he can try and get this red in the center to get Posy on the black ball, which he has. This pocket being a very big pocket now, compliments of the red ball hanging over it. He needs an extension over there. He takes out the actual snooker cue with the extension on. Yeah, simple black. Easy positional shot. No stress or drama. Back to the 9-ball cue for Aiden. Having to take the rest. Perfect position on the black ball. This is beginning to look like a little bit of a problem. Aiden looks to put together a nice little break over here to reel Adil in. Adil did initially get the jump on Aiden in this frame. Aiden just ticking over this break, going for his third black right now. Break's currently on 17. So apologies, 16. That's 24. And then looking at the pink ball, we just hold the white over there to give him position on the red ball. Straightforward shots, nothing too complicated. Aiden putting a nice little break together here to pull his way back into this frame. The difference is now 1 point. The lead Ideal built up earlier in this frame as null and void. That's the fourth break. Oh, Aiden, nice little kiss on the red. Gives him the opportunity to cut it to the center or play it to the top corner pocket. He goes for the top corner pocket. And he hits it a little bit wide. That's the end of break. That's a nice 39 from Aiden. Brings Idle back to the table. Now, trailing Aiden by 7 points in this frame. Oh, that's a nice little snooker over there. Very nice snooker. Aiden needs to come off a rail. Don't think the swerve shot is on. Aiden's just having a look. He opts to rather go 2 rails. Oh, just missing the ball. Will be a foul and a miss. I do think Ideal will have them respot that ball. We're just respotting balls. Yeah. That white ball, the cue ball was a little bit further back. Aiden just telling the referee that he's given a little too much of the red there. He couldn't see the red at all. He would have to do a little bit of mathematics to get these angles right. Opts to go with the softer stroke on the slide, pulls the white away. And that's another miss. Ideal will no doubt put that back. He is not going to play from there. It's Aiden. No, the referee's got that wrong. He needs to move that cue ball over, but he's given Aiden way too much of the red ball. Aiden just telling him, nope, a little bit more. I think he still needs to go over a little bit more. But the player seems to be happy. Ideal now back in the lead in this frame by 1 point. Aiden still trying to get out of the snooker. And there we go, gets the ball. White cue ball still running around, and he's given Ideal a little bit of a test over here. Test his cue arm. Ideal deciding to just stroke the ball, not putting too much power behind it. leaving the red over the center. Aiden going for the shot, missing it. Gets a little bit of a kiss over there. Gives Adil the opportunity to play this red to the corner pocket. Adil leaving that cue ball and red ball out in the open, giving Aiden an opportunity to go for the pot. Oh, Aiden just rattles the jaw over there. You know, if he can see the pocket, he is always going to go for it. He is not going to give away anything. He will go for it. Adil going for the pot, missing it completely. He's got to be careful here. He's put this cue ball and red ball in a position where Aiden could put him in a bit of trouble. Aiden going for a double, not pulling it off. Adil coming out of that tricky shot. Looks like he's put Aiden back into a snooker. Yes, he has. He's given Aiden a little bit of a tricky snooker there. He can't come off one rail. Can't see the ball. But it should be a simple snooker, one rail. But the difficulty is, where is the white ball going? It's always the risk you run when you play these hook shots. Adil has an opportunity to put this ball away. He misses it. Leaves the cue ball up table. Aiden loves these long shots. He's definitely going to go for the pot. Oh, no, that has gone totally wrong. Totally wrong. That hasn't gone anywhere close. Adil just looking to play a safety. He's not going to do anything there. Didn't get the desired effect. Aiden looking to play the safety, the very same safety that Adil wanted to play in the first place. He's just going to roll. He's got to be careful. The cue ball is going to this pocket. No, it's safe. Adil has the edge of the white, but it's difficult to control where it's going to end up. That has turned out to be an okay shot, but he's given Aiden a straight shot into the top right hand pocket. Aiden slots it away. Now seems like he's only got the blue ball to play for, and then we're on to the color balls. He's playing the green. He's going to roll through to get position onto the yellow. Gets that. Very, very, very. And he misses the ball, leaving it over the pocket for Adil. Aiden making a very uncharacteristic mistake over there. Had a simple yellow. This frame is totally open. Adil in the driving seat to possibly take this frame. Idle slotting, overhitting the cue ball there, running a little bit out of position. Oh, nice green by Adil. Tries to slow the white ball down. Oh, beautiful control by Adil. Just running a bit short there. Adil just needing this blue ball. And then the pink. And then it's game. Well, just the blue ball. Oh, what a nice little pot by Adil. Gives him good position on the pink ball. He should put this away, and that will bring the score to 2-1. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. He needs to put this pink in the pocket. He strokes it. Oh, he rattles the pocket. Unlucky. He leaves it over the pocket for Aiden. Aiden very much able to win this frame. 13 points. Adil would be kicking himself right now. Should have been in his frame, but Aiden pots his ball. It will be 3-0 to Aiden. And the PlayStation makes the score 3-0. Adil letting that one slip through his fingers. I think the lesson over here is pot, pot, pot as much as you can. Put the score on the table, and that should win you the frame. While this frame's being racked, we'll move over to the other table where Munir Qasim is leading Rafiq Lambada 2-1. It's a very tightly contested matchup this. Rafiq's on the table now and looks to be putting together a nice little break. He's on 7 points right now. Plays a pink. Takes the break up to 13. We've just had an hour elapsed in this session, an hour and a half remaining. Hour and a half for Adil to come back into this match as he just breaks off over there, bringing Aiden to the table. Aiden looking to open the score. Pots a beautiful red, but no color in sight. No position on the black. He has to play a safety shot off the rail. Has he made contact? Yes, he has. That was a very, very close call over there. Adil in a snooker, having no choice but to come off the rail and playing to that back. Aiden's back at the table. Goes for a long pocket, misses it. And sets Adil up for a simple red to the corner pocket. Adil just needs to control this white ball. Plays for the blue. I'm just looking to play this loose reds over here, or he might want to go into the pack just to open things up a bit. He does, but unfortunately he doesn't catch the pack the way he would like. Aiden back at the table with a red over to the center pocket. Oh, Aiden going for power over there. Misses the ball. Brings Adil back to the table. He does have a red ball over the pocket to the right. Adil being quite a tall chap, he should be able to lean over the table and reach this with ease. Adil on the green ball. Oh, I think the referee hovering over him on that shot may have thrown him off a little bit. It's nothing worse than when you're on a shot and you've got someone hovering over you, whether it be a player or even the referee. But the referee's there just to do his job, to make sure you are not going to make a foul, and obviously to call the foul if you do make it. Adil having no option but to play a safety over here. Oh, has he gotten unlucky over there? Opening up a red for Aiden. Does seem like Aiden has got two choices over here. Both very, very risky shots. But he has to go for it. And potting that blue and going for the blue ball now. Aiden missing that blue, bringing Adil back to the table. Adil now with an opportunity to put some more score on this board. He needs to take control of this particular frame, because I'm afraid if he does drop this frame, I don't think he'll be able to come back. It's going to be a mountain too high to climb. Ending up with no position whatsoever. Just going for the pot over there to take the score, but has inadvertently robbed himself of position. Yeah, having to play a very tricky long black, missing it and leaving it safe in the pack. Doesn't help his chances over here, because in order to win this frame he's going to have to score, and score quite heavily, because with every visit Aiden gets to the table, it seems that he is putting on a decent score. Aiden having to take the rest. Doesn't have an easy shot over here. It is potable, but he'll have to go look for a colour ball in bulk, because here is nothing available on top. Adil with a straight red. Oh, twists his entire elbow trying to draw the cue ball back, but hasn't achieved it. If anything, it's actually closed the game a bit further, putting that red ball back into the pack. Aiden now seems to be just going for the shots. It's in a bit of a comfort zone, knowing that he has this 3-frame lead, and it doesn't seem like Adil is fighting back. Adil must realize there's enough time on the table for him to come back into this match. The pace of this match has been quite fast. Like I said, we've just had an hour and just under an hour and 10 minutes past, and 3 frames has already been played. So the pace is good. So you should feel confident enough that there is enough time to come back into this match. Adil cluttering into the reds over there. Bringing Aiden to the table. Aiden has this fairly simple red to the center, smashing it in. Playing some good TV snooker. Screwing that green, but where's the white? Doesn't get really good position. Aiden trying to cut that red. It's a good kiss on the brown, leaving the cue ball safe. Doesn't give Adil much to work with. Adil needs to, it looks like he's going to play a safety. Come off 2 rails, put the cue ball back into bulk. Doesn't have much option over there. With that kiss off the brown, Aiden got a little bit fortunate there not to leave anything on for Adil. Aiden himself now has 2 options. Go for the long ball. Screw it back probably to try and get it safe. And he manages to achieve that. Adil will probably look at this top rail ball. Against the rail over here, he's looking to cut that ball in. He rattles the pocket. I think he's hit it a bit too heavy. And he's given Aiden an opportunity to Aiden up in bulk with no real clear pot to play for. Adil's put him in a bit of an awkward spot over there. Taking a moment to think. He just tries to play the cue ball safe and not do anything too fancy with it. Adil at the table. He does have options to play to the center pocket. He will have to play for one of the bulk colors. He decides to play this red ball straight to the top left corner pocket. Just hits it a bit off. Tried to hold the cue ball for the black, but he's inadvertently left Aiden with an opportunity to score over here. Oh, Aiden slots that ball in nicely. Ends up with a bit of awkward position over the red ball. Those are not easy to cue. They're not easy to cue at all. Aiden having to play with the rest again. Overcuts that red, but does not leave anything on. Aiden has a ball over the corner pocket. He will definitely go for the pot over here. Oh no, he's hit that completely wrong. This is not the Aiden we saw a few frames ago, where he was slotting those low balls in like they were nothing. But this gives Adil an opportunity to come into this match. He just needs to keep some composure, control that white ball. The more distance there is between the balls, the more difficult the shot becomes. Oh, Adil smacks that in beautifully. It seems like has he got this ball on the rail here? The rail ball is the correct ball if he can see it, because then it will automatically give him the black again. And yes, he goes for that shot. So that's the correct snooker. He's pulled. Oh, haha. Pocket pace, people, pocket pace. Wasn't accurate, but the pace was correct, and the pocket will take it. Oh no. Oh no, he's just completely got unlucky over there. Completely miscuing on the black. All that effort gone to waste. And it's brought Aiden back into the frame. That was very unlucky by Adil. For sure thought he was going to get an opportunity. Aiden looking to cue this black into the corner. Looking to loosen the red. He misses it, but it's still okay. He's still on. He still has a shot over here. Aiden putting together a nice little break here. It's on 16 now, but has a potential to actually end this frame right here. Oh, that's a nice little controlled shot by Aiden. Gives him the black ball again. He's going to try and open these two balls. Oh, beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. That is a very well controlled shot by Aiden. Aiden in the driving seat right now. Putting practice for him. Breaks on 31 right now. If he pots this, Adil will need snookers. And yeah, Adil needs snookers. But Aiden looks like he can clear this table if the yellow ball is past that brown. He could look at a nice clearance. The only problem ball being that blue. The blue to the pink being a bit of a difficult shot. But right now, the diff being far too great. Aiden's just with this beautiful break put Adil in his seat. Adil not taking his chances when he had the opportunity. Oh, that's that luck we know Aiden for. I mean, if many of you recall, a few years ago Aiden managed to win a car that way. Completely fluked a penalty shot to bag himself a car. So yeah, pool players do come with a degree of luck. Some would say Aiden's one of the luckiest players out there. Seen some strange things over the years where the balls roll for him or he just creates his luck. But that comes with positive play. He's continuing this break over here. It would be the highest break of this frame. But it ends on 52. A nice break by Aiden to clinch this frame. Aiden now leading 4 frames to 0.
Shoot out effectively. Both players requiring the black ball to win. The new ball to gold. Overcutting the black ball. Match between Aiden Joseph and G. Lammett. Close range, mind you, but Aiden Joseph showing his putting ability on the snooker table, and he's known primarily as a pool player, and he's actually up by 4 frames to 0, and that seems fantastic. He's still killing. I'm not even going to the race to 5, and I thought that I didn't feel comfortable with this match. But back to the one. Then it's live on your screen at the moment. Some distance. Same goes who plays next. We are rolling up against the brown. As I say that, is he going to hit that plan? Or I think just clips the brown.
The fifth frame is off. Aiden's back on the scoreboard, slotting in that yellow ball to the top left corner. And he's opened up the feeding frenzy once more. Aiden just naturally having a very good cue action. And the funny thing is, again, he is playing with a 9-ball cue with a massive tip on it. But he's clearly much more confident playing with that cue as opposed to the snooker cue. Oh, Aiden with a fine cut, trying to pot that ball, but narrowly missing it. Brings that to an end, brings Idle back to the table. He does not have any easy shot over here, but let's see what he does to try and get into this match. That was a very good shot by Adil. Very, very good shot. Manages to pot that blue. Was unlucky kissing that brown ball. Balls are just not rolling for Adil. It's always finding himself having to play really difficult shots. Tries to pot that red and set himself up for the black. Adil now trying to put together a little bit of a break. He is in a prime position to do a bit of scoring over here. This break currently on 6 points. And I would rather go for... Now that is the correct ball he's playing. That red ball. Try and hold the white. Oh, he's missed it. Let's try and come around it so he could probably get onto this brown ball. Ooh. Aiden catching the knuckle over there. Almost 1.5 hours lapsed in the session. Aiden already sitting on 4 frames, needing 1 more frame to win the match. It just shows the pace that these two players are playing at. They are not playing very tight snooker. It is fairly open. And unfortunately, Ideal has been coming off second best in this potting fest. Aiden back at the table now, after Ideal not capitalizing on the opportunities he's been given. With all these loose reds and pink and blue in play, Aiden can put the hurt on Ideal. Aiden opting to play for that black ball over there. Just a little shout out to the VP boys watching the matches back at home and commentating on the group chat there as well. Shout out to Mike Davids, who I know would love to have played in this event. Bertie as well, Michael and Bertie, and Zamir obviously being the current 2022 Interprovincial SABSA snooker champions. They're definitely watching it on their side. And to Mr. Mike Jones, always there in the background with some commentary on the chat as the matches are going along. Back to this match over here, there seems to have been a little bit of a situation in spotting the pink ball. Pink ball obviously not being able to go into a spot, being occupied by a red. But Aiden is still on this break. He's currently sitting on 36 points, and is looking to continue it. Ideal pretty much a spectator in this match. Aiden's been doing all the scoring and slots in a beautiful black. Brings a break to 43. Aiden playing like one of the best snooker players we have here this weekend, and showing the snooker guys, hey, us pool guys, we can play this game too. I can tell you most pool players are intimidated by the size of a snooker table. It's obviously a lot bigger than what they are used to playing on. But Aiden just showing them, guys, come on. This isn't that hard. How will you know unless you try? Aiden potting balls like it's potting practice. Brings the break up to over 50. I believe the highest break so far for the tournament, 77 by Charles Yonk. Aiden has an opportunity here to possibly best that, but he's run a bit short on that shot. He's looking at developing, potting that pink and getting this red ball into the center pocket. He plays a very nice controlled shot. It's overrun it just a little bit, but still able to put that red into the center. Aiden slotting that ball into the center. He'll play the blue ball, which will take him to a break of 66, and then he's got the difficulty of having to deal with this last two red balls. Can he do anything to develop any of it? Let's see what he tries to do. Oh, he smashes the blue ball. Might get it. Gets just behind the red ball. It's not the easiest of shots, but it is potable. Break currently on 64. The game's all but done for Adil. I don't think he'll be able to. Aiden cuts that ball into the corner pocket and gives him a red ball. A black ball to the center, sorry. Only thing he can do here is roll this black ball to the center and hope to double the red. There's nothing else he can do. Is it going? Yes, it is. Aiden definitely threatening Charles' highest break over here. 72 currently. If he can somehow double this red in, end up on a pink or brown, or pink or black. There goes Charles' highest break, and he pulls it wide. But a valiant attempt, 72 scored. Adil concedes, Aiden takes it 5-0 with a whitewash. So the pool player upsetting the snooker players by progressing to the last 8 of the Gold Reef City Championship. Well done, Aiden. We'll be back at 7 o'clock for the next session of matches.